Newcastle in chaos as Isak drops the "I want out" bombshell and Liverpool are circling like vultures. Man United blocked from signing Javi Guerra by Casemiro's monster wages. And Spurs are making a shock move for United's golden boy Kobbie Mainoo. This summer's transfer drama is getting wild. Let's break it down. Oh boy. Grab your popcorn because it's drama central at St James's Park right now. Newcastle United have just been thrown into chaos as their star striker, yep, that Alexander Isak, has reportedly dropped the old "I want out" bombshell. And who's lurking in the shadows? You guessed it, Liverpool, like a cat in the night. Or more accurately, like a club that just swiped Hugo Ekitike from right under Newcastle's nose after Newcastle chased him for months. Brutal. So, here's the tea. Isak wants to explore his options, which is football speak for "I'm done here, lads." And Arnslot's Reds are sniffing around again, despite just splashing £69 million on Ekitike. Because why settle for one striker when you can have two and leave your rivals crying into their black and white scarves? Meanwhile, Arsenal, who've been flirting with Isak longer than your mates on and off Tinder situationship, are probably out. They're busy locking in Victor Gyökeres. That leaves Liverpool in the front seat. If they can clear some room in the budget. Now, enter Simon Jordan. Never one to whisper his thoughts. He's basically told Newcastle to cut the cord and sell Isak now, with the cold clarity of a mafia boss handing out orders. "No one's bigger than the football club," he declares, echoing Toon royalty Alan Shearer. Both are basically saying, if he doesn't want to be here, slap a £150 million price tag on him, say thanks for the goals, and move on. Even Shearer wasn't holding back this week, called out Newcastle's thigh injury excuse like a dad catching his kid faking sick to skip school. "Just tell the truth," he blasted. If he wants to leave, fine, get top dollar and build a better squad. And honestly, they're not wrong. Look, Isak's been sensational, a dream signing, but if his heart's already in Anfield or wherever else, keeping him around could be like dragging your ex to dinner every night and pretending everything's fine. It's not. So now the question is, will Liverpool actually cough up the money? Will Newcastle stand firm or cave? And what's Eddie Howe going to do? Sweet talk Isak into staying or start shopping for his next big thing? This saga's just getting started. You're not gonna believe this one. Manchester United, in true United fashion, were on the brink of another transfer breakthrough. And then boom, blocked, stopped in their tracks. Not by another club, not by financial fair play, but by their own player, Casemiro. So here's how this dramatic transfer plot thickened. The Red Devils have been quietly making power moves this summer. Matheus Cunha, done. Diego Leon, secured. Bryan Mbeumo, finally pried away from Brentford after more back and forth than a custody battle. But now manager Ruben Amorim has made it clear he wants a new striker and a new central midfielder. That's where Javi Guerra enters the chat, Valencia's hot young midfield gem. He rejected a contract extension from Los Che and basically told United, "I'm ready when you are." Sounds perfect, right? Well, here's the twist. 4 different intermediaries, yes 4, tried to push this deal through. All failed. Why? Because Casemiro is still at the club, still on monster wages, and United can't justify bringing in Guerra while Big CAs is still cashing mega checks and contributing, well, not much. According to the Manchester Evening News, Casemiro's presence has prohibited the move. Like some kind of midfield bouncer guarding the Old Trafford door. Not tonight, lad. Meanwhile, United are juggling striker targets like a circus act. Sesko, Ollie Watkins, Nicholas Jackson, all linked, all expensive, none close yet. Even though Sesko reportedly wants United, despite no European football, the costs are slowing everything down. And Watkins? United had fresh talks, but Villa wants £60 million, and unless they find a replacement, they're not budging. It's like a transfer auction where everyone's just waving paddles but no one's shouting "sold". Bottom line, United have the green light from Guerra. Valencia are ready to sell. The player wants it. But Casemiro's wages are like an invisible force field around the midfield. Until he leaves or takes a pay cut, lol, good luck, Amorim's plans might stay on ice. This is classic United, when you're blocked by your own squad list instead of the opposition. Stay tuned, this one's far from over. You thought the summer transfer chaos was cooling down? Nope, enter Kobbie Mainoo. Yup, the teenage midfield sensation who broke through last season and instantly became United's golden boy. Now, his future at Old Trafford is suddenly on shaky ground and Spurs are trying to sneak in the back door. Here's the breakdown. Mainoo, still only 20, is officially on Tottenham's radar after what's being described as a shock inquiry from the North London club. That's right, Ange Postecoglou and the Spurs brass are keeping a close eye on the situation, and apparently they might actually have a shot. Why? Well, buckle up. Mainoo's contract talks have stalled. The kid's only earning £25 Kelvin a week, which in Premier League terms is basically lunch money, while players around him are raking in triple or quadruple that. The media claimed his camp wanted £180 Kelvin a week to re-sign, but sources close to him say that's total nonsense. In fact, Dean Saunders went on Talk Sport and said, "I know his agent, and he's not asking for crazy money, just something fair based on what the rest of United's squad are on." Which brings us to the dilemma. United boss Ruben Amorim is hunting for another midfielder this summer, which could bump Mainoo down the pecking order. Not ideal with Euro 2028 and World Cup buzz already building. And let's be honest, Mainoo wants regular minutes. If he sees his future blocked at United, Spurs or even Chelsea could pounce. Now United are caught in a classic club conundrum. Do you pay him more now to protect the asset, even if he's only just breaking through? Or do you risk him refusing a new deal, running down his contract, and walking for free in 2 years? Saunders put it perfectly. He hasn't done much in the game yet, but he's in the England squad, starts for Man United, and he'd walk into Spurs' midfield. So here we are. Kobbie Mainoo. Young. Talented. Undervalued. Wanted. United have to decide, pay the kid and commit, or risk him pulling a Paul Pogba 2.0 and walking out the door for nothing. Again. Tottenham fans, keep your eyes peeled. This might actually happen. Stay tuned. This story is far from over. And there you have it. Isak drama, Casemiro roadblocks, and Mainoo on the move. This transfer window's cooking up chaos. Drop your thoughts in the comments, who's making moves and who's losing the plot. If you enjoyed the madness, smash that like button, subscribe for more transfer tea, and hit the bell so you never miss a twist. Until next time, stay tuned, stay sharp, and enjoy the chaos. Peace!